briefing. Sorry about that. So we go on with the safety briefing. For those who are in the hall, we have our exit route here. I know you're all seated. We have the muster points at the front, the other side outside, and we have the exit route on the both sides of the hall. We also have the restroom behind you, in case you feel to go to the conference. We have for the ladies and the men. So around there, you can also see the water system where you can also wash your hands in case you feel pressed actually. So for those joining us online, please, if you are driving, kindly pay attention, don't be watching, you can actually listen to the meeting as the meeting goes on. If you have any contribution when it comes to the time for contribution, you can actually raise your meeting, then we can indicate for you to talk actually. Please let us be careful, those who are driving and those who are driving online. If you are sitting, can you sit up well, sit in the way that you sit properly, that you don't affect your system. Thank you very much. You're welcome for the meeting today.
Thank you very much for that, Mr. Secretary. Before I move to the next item on the agenda, which is the adoption for the agenda, I would like to state that I am standing in for the chairman of the branch in the name of Willie, who is currently representing the branch at the council meeting, and also the vice chairman who has stood for her would not make to today's meeting due to the fact that he lost his brother in the early hours of today. So for today's meeting, I will be presiding on behalf of my chairman and Anonymous Community. So that being said, I want to be sure. I also be sure that we all have the meeting documents for today's meetings on all our platforms. The agenda is also attached, and I want to believe that we've all gone through the agenda. Or I give 1 minute for us to go to the agenda if we've not gone through it. Then we call for adoption of the agenda. I want to confirm, those online, can you confirm that you are hearing us? Please signify if you can hear us, those online.
Audio is poor. Audio is poor.
Okay, then now the thing will work on the audio to make it more clear. I will ask later if it is okay. Okay, do we have anyone moving a motion to adopt the agenda, please? Can we please adopt the agenda before we proceed? Okay, engineer, you should please unmute and move the motion for adoption of the agenda.
Yes, good evening. The branch manager, the vice chair, the past secretary, all of that members. Before I move the motion for the adoption, under item 10.0, we have ethics. Don't know if that is correct. Or if that is correct, should I move the motion adoption of the
can you come again? I we didn't hear you clearly here.
Hello.
Okay, please. Kindly repeat what you said earlier.
The agenda, same 10.0, we have talk. So I was thinking it's supposed to be technical section.
Okay. Well, today's technical section talk is centered on talk on health. That was why it was written as health talk.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, good evening. I haven't presented. I as of the vote, hereby move the motion for the action of this. Thank you.
Okay, the motion has been moved by Engineer Isu Abdulrazak, the ex-official of the branch. Can we kindly have a seconder? Okay, Engineer Iola, please. Thank you very much. The agenda for this meeting is hereby adopted. And we move to the next item on the agenda, the chairman of the Remark. I am not the chairman, I am the general secretary of the branch. I'm only standing in for the chairman of the branch in the name of Muili, who I said is currently representing the branch at the council meeting in Abuja. And also, I'm also informing the house also that the vice chairman who also should have taken over from her for to make today's meeting because he lost his brother in the earlier of the day. So that being said, I want to on behalf of the chairman of the branch and the name of me, welcome everyone to the 279th monthly general meeting of the branch. I want to please specifically welcome our elder, starting from the fourth chairman of the branch, the person of Engineer Francis Oguamana, MNC, FFLSC, my sincere apologies, sir. You're very much welcome to the meeting, sir. It's good to have you back physically with us. We have always been enjoying our meetings virtually, and we are glad to have you around. I also want to use the medium to welcome Engineer Gandhi Owulabi, FLSC. Thank you very much for joining us. Also, this is my own direct Oga, not direct, but the hierarchy. They have occupied the seat I currently occupying in terms of engineering, Olawi, FLSC. Let me go online also to recognize engineer Dr. Mike Amaku, who is also online. Thank you for joining us online. Well, we are looking forward to the contribution. I also recognize the presence of the immediate past branch chairman, the 15th branch chairman of NSK branch, in terms of engineer John Adigotun, FLC. Thank you for joining us online. We're looking forward to your contribution, sir. I recognize the presence of the ex-official, Engineer Brother. I recognize the presence of the technical secretary, Engineer Olubumi Emmanuel Akuboye. I represent the presence of Engineer DBC and everyone present, both physical and online. I represent the presence of Engineer Tani Mowo. I worked while I was taking the presence of everyone available. So that being said, I want to, on behalf of the chairman, once again welcome everyone to the branch meeting. Today's meeting, we want I want us to fully participate and contribute meaningfully to what is being discussed. I also want to thank everyone for the support we've been getting from everyone, both the elders, the corporate members, the young engineers, in helping to move our brand forward. Thank you very much. And we go through the meeting. I want us to follow through. and I wish us a peaceful celebration. Thank you. Okay, next on the agenda is the reading and adoption of the minutes of the last meeting. The minutes of the last meeting. Sorry, those online, is the audio not there? For the online participants, kindly confirm that you can hear us loud and clear.
Yes, confirm, Mr.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, also confirm that my screen is visible.
Yes, your screen is visible.
Alright. As a tradition, I'm not going to be reading through the minutes. The minutes was sent to all our platforms about 2 hours ago, but still, I'm going to scroll through. At the end of the scrolling, we'll be taking corrections and additions before we adopt the minutes. Can you permit me to go back to my position as General Secretary to take us through the minutes? Okay. The minutes of the 378 monthly plan meeting is hereby presented. It was presided over by the Vice Chairman, Engineer Ulupuwadu RR, and was recorded by the General Secretary, Engineer Taiwo Olatunwo. Can we have comments, correction, addition, subtraction from the minutes, if any, before we move for adoption of the minutes? Any comments? Any correction? In the absence of corrections or additions, can we have someone who was present at the meeting move a motion for adopting the minutes of the last meeting? Anyone online? Please let's move the motion so we can proceed. Okay. And Victoria, I mean Victoria in the phone. Move. So can we have a seconder for that? Second, please. Okay. And I mean,
I, Engineer A.Y. Senior Vice of the Education Department.
all right. And I mean, the meeting has been seconded, so I will have to move to the next on the. And I mean, do you want to say something? It has already been adopted. Matters arising, and as usual, we always have an matter arising with completing the general body of activities that went on within the secretariat in the previous month. I would like to quickly take us through the activities that the branch went through for the month of October. Starting from October 1st, the branch joined in celebrating Nigeria's 65th Independence Day celebration. October 2nd was the first Thursday of the month of October, and that was the day we had our 278th monthly general meeting. The meeting was held virtually. On the 11th of October, as announced at the last meeting, the branch executive and standing committee had a retreat to strategize on the best approach in moving the branch forward. On the 12th of October, the House at the South Run of the branch had their meeting. From the 14th to the 16th of October, we had members of the branch who are mechanical engineers joining other members that came all the way from the country or from various parts of the country to have the key national conference that was hosted in Lagos at the Podium Arena. On the 16th of October, the branch embarked on an industrial and courtesy visit to APM Terminal, Apapa. On the 21st of October, the Vice Chairman represented the Chairman at the MSC Apapa Branch 2025 Elders Roundtable and Public Lecture held at the National Engineering Center Annex, VI Lagos. On the 22nd to the 24th of October, members of the branch who are civil engineers attended a nice national conference that was hosted by Kano from the 22nd to 24th of October. To the welfare aspect of the branch, in the month of October, we had celebrations all around. On the 8th of October, the family of the ex-official engineer Yusuf Abdulrazak welcomed David Dell. Also, in the month of October, on the 18th, the branch administrative officer, Mr. Yusuf Abdulrazak got married. and the branch was well represented. The chairman led the delegation, attended the wedding ceremony. On the 25th of October, the branch also joined in Joseph Ilega, member of the branch and the one time sport director of the branch. At the time, the Lord got married on the 25th of October. The delegations that represented the branch was led by the branch assistant general secretary and also the foreign sports officer of the branch, Engineer Franklin Omujobe. So those were the events that the branch got involved in the course of the month of October. Also, the couple of the months, renovations of the branch are taking place. As you can see, if you walk through the walkway, you see that the gallery started with painting to give the branch a new face. We are also using this medium to act that the branch the members support us in every possible way that you can support to ensure that we actually keep doing the branch bits. Thank you very much for listening. I don't know if there's any comment that needs has to be made with respect to the secretariat update to before we move to other items on the matter arising. Those online, any comments that needs to be made on the secretariat updates? Okay, and victory, therefore, coordinator. Oh, please, that was sincere omission. Also to notify everyone that the technical officer of the branch, Wale Awoniga, also got married in the month of October 11 to be precise. Thank you very much. Okay, and Tano, please speak the microphone.
Thank you, Chairman. I don't know whether the commission is making national conference of health because in the making national conference of health here in Europe.
Yes, it was mentioned. It was mentioned that on the 22nd, sorry, on the 14th to 16th. On the 14th to 16th, am I right? It was mentioned that members of the branch participated with other members. Okay. All right. That being said, can we move to the next on the agenda, which is committee report. The first on the committee update report is the executive and standing committee retreat. I will be taking that on behalf of the chairman of the committee, that will be the vice chairman of the branch, who is all already absent today. The retreat held October 11, 2025, and it was well attended by all expo and committee chairmen who all gave their plans towards a successful administrative year. The full details and compilation of the report will be given at the next monthly general meeting by the chairman of the committee. Thank you very much. To the next on the committee, we will be having the ex officio, who is the secretary of the Plan Development 2025 Conference Planning Committee, to kindly is online, kindly unmute and give us an update report as regards our plans for the forthcoming International Engineering Conference in Ibadan.
Good evening. Can you confirm if you can?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you very much. Distinguished members of NSA Kenya, I'm pleased to actually present the committee for the upcoming. So far, we've had 67 members indicating interest in attending one of our programs for the conference because the Google form has actually been but with reservation, your chat, and we have going. So far we received 67 responses. Out of these, we have 55 that are actually interested in pursuing the Kenya branches. So because this also serve as one of our official conference out of the observation,
Network is poor. His network is poor.
Okay, when he is back, maybe we will give the report again. So we have to move on to the next on the agenda, which is the Rafa Memorial Lecture and Lecture of new corporate members coming up on November 11, 2025. I saw the chairman of the committee, Engineer Akiboboyo, online. Engineer Akiboboyo, can you please unmute and give us an update, status update with respect to the forthcoming Rafa Memorial Lecture? Engineer Akiboboyo. Sorry, please confirm if I am still audible. Please confirm if I am still audible.
Yeah, you're audible. We can hear you online. You're audible.
Okay. Okay, while we wait for the admin officer, sorry, while we wait for the technical secretary, who is also the chairman of the committee, planning committee, to come online. Or are you ready for us in the afternoon? Okay, while we wait for the permit me to acknowledge the presence of some of our elders that work in the course of the meeting, the person of Engineer. I also want to recognize the presence of the NEPAS Public Secretary of the branch, in person of Idris Shubwale Bolaji. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Okay. I would like to use this medium since we still waiting on the since we are still waiting on the technical secretary to give his report. We have to move on to the next, which is update from the sports committee to update us on the plans the for the branch represented at the sports event, national engineering sports event. But before that, permit me to acknowledge the presence of Engineer Ayo Ario for joining us physically. You're welcome, sir. So we would like you to please come move forward as the elder of the branch. You can't be sitting at the back, sir. Okay. The sports secretary, please come and give us an update on the plans for the sport branch represented at the sports events. And Franklin,
Hello. Good evening. Welcome everybody. Channel the protocol. My name is Nathan, the technical officer, the National Coordinator of Sports. I want to give you two brief on the preparation for the sports team, representing us on the next 2025 games. Sorry, my voice. The games have been on, we have been preparing, and we are preparing for a match to play with the Battle Branch come on the 15th of this month, this November. And all preparations have been going on, the trainings have been going on, our members have been risking coming out to the trainings and we are preparing. So at this point in time, we also have we also have a friendly match that we play on Saturday. So in order to prepare us ahead of the main match that is coming on the 5th of November with the Battle Branch. So we are going to be going to Abeokuta to play that match for the neutral ground. So if I will be coming in, we'll be flying into Abeokuta. We, Ikeja branch team, our sports squad, will be flying to Abeokuta also to play. So, and at this moment, what we need now is your support. We need our members to share us up in your finances, your presence, so that we can present the Ikeja branch and the sports for the National Engineering Games 2025. This is a very national game that every other branch are playing, and we don't want us to be like background when it comes to Ikeja branch. I believe you all know that Ikeja branch is a branch in peace. So these are time for you to watch out and see your members, yourself representing at national games. Thank you so much.
thank you very much, Mr. Franklin, for that brief update. Lending my voice to that, they have sent their bill to us. So we are using this million to ask every member to kindly help in supporting the sports team of the branch to represent the branch at the national sports event. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, is anyone else who want to comment on what the port officer of the branch just said? Okay, in the absence of any, please, I still implore to kindly support in every possible way we can, financially and in their presence. Okay, Engineer Yusuf, are you back online? Engineer Yusuf.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, please, we lost you at some point. You want to continue?
Okay.
Thank you. Continue, please.
Yes, thank you very much. So, like I said earlier, so far we've seen 55 million that express interest in the Kenya branch. So, for the hotel accommodation, the branch has successfully secured reservation in two hotels for the comfort of our members. Because during the After the close of the registration for the early birds, we observed that Ikeja branch is topping the list. So we've been able to secure accommodation at the hotel and also the Deluxe Pigeon Public Hotel. Though we've already closed out the expression of interest, but so far we had 29 members that have actually shown interest in the rooms. Some have actually made payments while we expect others to make their payment in the coming days. So also the Ankara house, shared, we also inform our others about our Lagos zone Ankara. This time around, we are not having two Ankara in Lagos. We also go in line with the Lagos zone. So Lagos zone so far, we've been able to secure Ankara. So this a lot of our members shown interest so that some do not even get Ankara. Fortunately, through the assistance of and the Jani, he was able to secure the second part that will also be distributed for me. So, and also for the transportation, we hope that members will change to this transportation also. So it will be a very great challenge some because currently we only have bus, which might not be able to contain our members, but we are also working in line getting some other something that will also help us. Or in case we also be using our bus maybe for three for the journey. So, and also for some we will also need the support because this program do it in Ibadan. We also need money, but don't be too much like that. So we also we can also that can also support us. We have a lot of thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Yusuf, for that report that was given. Uh, some of us at the here on fiscal were struggling to hear you, but I think I'll be able to give a brief on what he said. I'm also part of the committee and I am aware of what's going on. So what he said is that the branch is making preparations to have all members of the branch to be well catered for at the event, at the conference. We noted that the branch has secured accommodation in two hotels for the event. Also, you made mention of the fact that this year we're having just one Ashwebi for the conference, which is not like the other ones where we have the Lagos Zone Ashwebi, we have the Ikeja branch Ashwebi, we have those single Ashwebi that people that that people are paying for. The same also applies to the corporate customized shirts for the brand that is also going to be in production for us to wear at the conference. We also ended the report by still saying that we are still soliciting for support to be able to cover other expenses that comes along with the planning for the conference. That being said, we would like to take comments, if there's any, with respect to preparations for the conference coming up from December 1st to 5th in Ibadan. Comments? Any reference to the answer?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Very good answer to the branch. I will follow the one of the friends regarding the going to part of the conference. And incidentally, I will be attending. One of the things I want to advise is the mode of transportation to the I would have loved the situation because most of the present generation of engineers and young people can see have not taken the train ride before. And so it would have been fun to get make an agreement for those who probably want to go by train. Because it will be fun going by train. While the bus still goes on to take some people, and then you can use the bus uh, for your running around. So I would advise that we also make an agreement for the train journey between Lagos and it might not be too expensive, but it will be fun and it will be worth the joy. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much, sir. Engineer Adeboye Abide FNC, we can please comment, sir.
Okay. Okay. Well, all protocols duly observed. Let me commend the effort of the ESCO on the arrangement towards the conference at Ibadan. They have done, they have worked hard and they have done well. But I just want to seek one clarification about the Lagos clothes. Do we still, is there still going to be arrangement for those who are yet to get the clothes or not? Thank you.
Okay. Can you hear me, please? With respect to the question on availability of clothes materials for those, I don't have a direct answer. I will communicate with the committee chairman and will inform the general body through our platforms. Is that the case, sir?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Other comments? Other comments? Okay. Before we move to the next part, which is the Rafalabi Committee, Engineer Olukumi Manwa, I hope you are available. Now, I would like to acknowledge the presence of some of our elders that also walked in during the course of the meeting. Presence, I'll start in no particular order with I'm coming to take your points and then you feel brother. And the first of Maradesa, I'm coming to you immediately after this. I want to acknowledge the presence of one-time General Secretary, my own Oga of the branch, Engineer Remy Eko FNSC. Thank you for joining us. I also want to recognize the presence of Engineer Olumide Oduniyi, FNSC. My apologies thank you so much for joining us. I want to recognize our own engineer, Olabode Olalekan, FNSC. Thank you for joining us, sir. It's been a while we've seen you. You've always been joining our meetings online. We hope to see you constantly now. I hope you become every time, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, back to the matter arising on I want to read this, the comment is still based on the Ghana conference. Before I take your comment, Engineer Rosa, Engineer Festus, please, you have the floor, sir. Engineer Festus, no, sir. Okay, your hand is down. Okay, Engineer Yusuf, the head of issue.
Yes, thank you very much. Let me still stand on the. I just want to give one or two comments based on the feedback we've gotten. So, initially, I want to appreciate the oldest and the former chairman of our great branch for the comment. So, for the reason we have to consider, the first one is the challenge. For those that are familiar with the Lagos to Ibadan train, you observe that the destination, the final destination, that is in Akinyele to the conference venue is more than 30 minutes. So we are trying to so that's one of the challenges. We need to include the train station because we are also how we to transport our members all the way from the that is the final destination for the station to why that is the point. So that's one. Secondly, because of the issue that they are also
And your voice is breaking. We can't hear you clearly.
hello.
Okay, please come again. And if we can't still hear you, we'll appreciate if you can actually just drop a message.
Hello, can you hear me now? Okay, thank you very much. Yes, for the comments, I have two comments on that. The reason why we didn't consider the train station is the logistics that will be involved. Because in transporting our members from Akinyele, which is the final destination of the train station, to UI, is a very long distance. It's over 30 minutes drive. So that logistics is one of the reasons why we initially are not looking in the aspect of the train station. So, and secondly, we also got a reliable information from that the also got working in getting the train, in working so that the train cannot be. So that was the reason why we didn't initially include the train station in our planning. But while we got some feedback from members, eventually we included it, but we didn't attach any fee to it because we need to be sure of the costing of transporting the members from the train station to the conference venue, and also while departure also from the conference venue to the train station. So, and also for the second one, for the Ankara, yes, we will need to resort the people that have actually paid for the Ankara have not gotten. So after sorting all those ones, the remaining ones will still be open for members that will be interested in purchasing the Ankara. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that response. Okay, there's someone online that I need to, before I come to you, sir. Sir? Okay, I'll get, let me get.
He said, sorry, because said, how about the shirt?
Yeah, the shirt is still on. You can still pay for it, yes. You can still pay for the shirt, please. Okay, Elia Festus, over to you, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, sir. I'm Engineer Maradisa Festus, FMSC. I want to appreciate the effort of the committee regarding this NSC conference coming up at Ibadan. But I want to ask for those people that have paid for Ankara and T-shirts, how are we collecting it before the day? Thank you. Can you hear me?
I heard you. Do you want to respond to that?
Yes, thank you very much. For the Ankara, yes, sorry, let me stand on the well-established position. So for the Ankara is readily available at the branch. All you need to do is share your evidence of payment for the Ankara with the designated person in charge, whether the chairman or the secretary of the committee, and you can get your Ankara at the branch. While for the T-shirt, the production is still ongoing. So, but we just assure you that the T-shirt will be available before the conference. So, and also for members that are still interested in purchasing this T-shirt, the T-shirt is always available, and it will be a continuous availability at the branch, because we want to make it also to be part of our uniform. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the explanation.
Okay, thank you. Let's please move on. Engineer, Emmanuel, please brief report on the plans for the Rafalabi Memorial Lecture. Okay, it's not like, all right. With respect to the plans for the 16th edition of the Rafalabi Memorial Lecture, all plans are underway, and invitation letters have been sent out, as well as publications on all our platforms that notify all members that we'll be having the 16th edition from the 11th. It's a fixed date, a fixed time, a fixed month. That's why it's called 11, 11, 11. To honor the pioneer chairman of this branch, Abiola Labi. It's also a day we use to also welcome officially new members, new corporate members into the the family of the branch to beat. So this coming Tuesday, next week Tuesday, November 11th, we'll be having an event, and we are using this medium to invite everyone to please come around and celebrate with the new corporate members, and also celebrate the life and times of our pioneer chairman. Thank you very much. We're also to also seek support in every way to ensure that the event also is a success. Thank you very much. Okay, so the issue of the day tonight on our agenda, information from HQ. The information we have is still centered on the international conference. Registration is still ongoing. The last I checked, it's 26 days, it should be 25 days before to the event, and registration, I understand, will be closing before the end of November. So those who haven't registered, we encourage to please register before the deadline of registration. It's late registration. It will be submitted on our platform. So we encourage members to please register and prepare to attend the conference in Ibadan. If you need any information, it will be on the platform. You can also reach out to the secretariat or reach out to any member of the committee for any information you need with regard to planning for the conference coming in December in Ibadan on December 1 to 5. Thank you very much. Committee presentation. The Resource and Job Portal Desk Committee planning some events, and they would like to update the General House on the plans they've made so far with respect to their committee. I want to use this medium to welcome the chairman of the committee, in person of Engineer Peter Ogumbowale, to please take us through the event of the plan of the committee with respect to the resource portal and job desk. Engineer Peter, over to you.
All right, thank you. Please, can you confirm you can hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right, beautiful. Good evening, distinguished members of the University of Engineers Ikeja branch. I would like to stand on the already well-established protocol. My name is Engineer Peter Ogumbowale, Chairman of the Resource Portal and Job Desk Committee. I'm pleased to give a brief update on the Adigun Arewa Mentorship Scheme, the 2025 cohorts. As of today, few minutes ago that I checked, we have a total application of 67 people. We have 6 mentors, 61 mentees, and out of the 6 mentors that has registered, we have the likes of Engineer Akintayo Akintola FNSC, Engineer Moa Olutosin FNSC. Those are our past chairmen. From the data that we have 61 mentees. This clearly shows that our young engineers are eager and hungry for guidance, but we urgently need more mentors. Because if you check it really, it's like 1 to 10 people based on the data I just shared. And to me, that is not really good enough. Please Maybe I should shed more light on what the NIMBAS program is. It's a 6-month structured mentorship program designed to pass knowledge, experience, and professional culture from senior engineers to the next generation. This program has been designed with flexibility in mind. You can mentor anybody from anywhere, and it's just for the duration of 6 months. It is well programmed, it is well planned. We'll be having our graduation come May 2026. Everything is in place and in order as regards the program. But the challenge we are facing now is the few people who have indicated interest for mentorship. And please, without mentorship of senior engineers, these young people, they risk navigating the profession without direction and the future without a clear roadmap. We need those who have walked the path to please show the young engineers the way. Your story, your experiences, your wisdom, and even your mistakes are priceless lessons no classroom can teach anybody. And these young engineers cannot be left to figure out the profession on their own. They need the wisdom of elders, and they need the guidance of leaders, and they need the legacy of people like you. Please, let your journey become the stepping stone for these young engineers. Please, I would also like to appeal to our distinguished India elders in the meeting and our senior engineers as well. Please join as mentors. And I would also like to plead our branch chairman, our vice chairman, our general secretary, and other key stakeholders of the branch. Please use your good office and influence to encourage our elders and senior colleagues to enroll as mentors. And please help us amplify this to those that are present in the meeting today. And we are begging you, please, our elders, our senior brothers, our daddies in the house, please, we'd like you to join us as mentors so that you can show the young engineers the way. Thank you very much for your continued support, and God bless NSC Ikeja branch. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that update on the mentorship plan for the mentorship scheme that the branch is engaging on. So, focusing the point, he gave us the statistics of those that are registered to mentor and those that are registered to the mentees. And like I said, we have 61 members that are registered to be mentored, and we have 6 members that are registered to be mentees. So it shows that we still need more mentees for those to be mentored. So we need more mentors to to mentor those that want to be mentored. So please, the Google form should be shared. If there's anyone that still wants more information about that, please, we can always use the secretariat and we'll take up the necessary steps. Thank you very much. I also, before we go to the next agenda, and it's the health talk, we want to also use to inform members that we are producing calendar for next year, and we are looking out for people to subscribe to the calendar for next year, organization, and we are also using the opportunity to ask that if you want to organization of company to feature on the calendar, please kindly subscribe. You can reach out to the committee secretary for more information for calendar subscription. Thank you very much. In the course of the meeting also, I would like to acknowledge the presence of, I saw engineer GM Oshualale walking while the meeting was ongoing. He's hiding behind, and he's dressed like a young man. Or you can always see him, sir. Please welcome to the meeting, sir. It's nice to have you on board. I also online, I recognize the one kind of adjustment of the branch, engineer Adeleye, Adeboye Adeleye, FNSC. Thank you for joining us online, sir. I also want to recognize the presence of the Financial Secretary, Engineer Alami, is online. I also recognize the presence of Engineer Dr. Billy Olajiga. Thank you for joining online. Okay, and I also recognize the presence of Engineer Kunle Kola Wale. Thank you all for joining online. Okay, to the next item, agenda. Permit me to please, it's not on the agenda, permit me to please take that. The electoral chairman, after the election, he is what he is yet to hand over the electoral material. So I, on behalf of the chairman of the branch, would like to invite him to present officially the electoral documents and report for the last election conducted at the annual general meeting of the branch. Engineer Ayorio, please, can you come out and make a presentation, sir?
How are you, sir?
Fine, sir.
Good afternoon, my senior. Oh, good evening. My very senior, someone looking any players and fellows. Actually, I will create your audience to stand on the established protocol because if I have to start a protest one by one, when I rest on my, I won't let no excuse to do. So let me just bow with respect. And in respect to every one of us that are here, you are welcome. God bless you. Now, instead speaking, I wasn't planning to do any formal, and I was going to understand that after the successful execution of our committee's work on the election from the NSC state of line for the 25-26 administration, we are supposed to present a formal for this certificate package for some time now, because we know opportunity come and present it. The last month that we had a meeting was virtual. So I called the chairman and I said, we are not going to be there, so let me see what we do until we do like this. So all I was thinking of was I was just going to hand it over. I love the basket full of so well, if I have to do that formally, it's a pleasure to do. I don't know what the process is. I'd just like to say, on behalf of any member of my committee here, any member of the electoral committee, any member of our electoral committee, yes, or any sympathizer or somebody. Anyway, well, if one of them is there, I will stand on their behalf to formally present this report. My name is Dr. and you know, I'm a grace of God. I happen to be the electoral chairman for the election committee. All right. This is our report for the successful completed elections. And on behalf of the committee, I pleasure to hand it over to the first person. Okay. We have a hand over. Thank you very much. I want to thank you all for the great opportunity, and I promise that we will continue to do our great. God bless you all. So that's the package for the everything. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for allowing us to have that. Those were not in the agenda. Next, we'll go into the health talk for the evening. And to do that, I would invite the technical department to please come with the citation of the speaker for today's health talk. Engineer, are you okay? Okay, Engineer Victory, Miss Victory, and your Jukwa. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening to all our elders, our senior engineers, and to also anyone represented online. The privilege also to take the citation of our guest speaker. Our guest speaker. Lawal Timothy is a health consultant who believes your body is the most important machine you'll ever use. She helps professionals understand how simple daily habits can keep them healthy, strong, and performing at their best. Now she's here to remind us to take care of our body before it breaks down. Very excited to have her here. And because we engineers, we always want to, our bones are falling off. So we have someone that is here to remind us to really maintain our body. The way we maintain those machines that we have someone here that will teach us about preventive maintenance for your own body. Okay. So please with a clapping ovation, I want us to please welcome our team to speak preventive maintenance for this great body.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. We have a slogan here. NSE. NSE.
Keda branch.
NSE Keda branch.
We are the branch to build.
NSE Keda branch.
We are the branch to build.
In absentia of Mrs. Lawal, my name is Adikon. And I'm the one standing for her because I'm sure you are good at that place. This person is only at this place. She also has other engagement, but she has trusted this particular role for me to come and take care of. Like I said, my name is Adikon Kenya, and I'm also learning from her. I heard about mentorship. Of course, she's also a mentor to me, a health consultant that emphasizes more on how we can live healthy. And today I am standing in front of reputable engineers. Before I start, I want to give a round of applause to the chairman, every other in this meeting today. Please give them a round of applause. Because without their approval, we will not be here today. And of course, you should know that first. They are looking out for your health. Like the young lady said, you build machines, you build systems. But do you build yourself? And there's a saying that what? You know how to, your machines are built, they work under pressure. But does your body handle pressure? It's a question, not a question to answer. You build systems, machines that handle pressure. But you yourself, does your body handle pressure? From the surface, you see that what engineers, they always work more, the strenuous work that affects their bones. Even their eyes, because they work with computers, have you? That is why you design different what? Designs, different systems, even before you bring it to reality. And if you don't take conscious of this major system that you're using, see, the money you're looking for is because the body is still functioning. It's because that eye is still seeing that system. That's why you're able to design. don't know if I'm clear. There are some certain things that you do that causes stress, and also they are harmful to your bones, they are harmful to your eye. The Bible says, Ojuni Obara. As you're using these eyes, you also need to take care of that eye. You know what stress can cause? There are different types of stress. You have the acute stress. They call one episodic stress. That is, it comes once in a month. One. I mean, we watch movies. Episode. And the last one is chronic stress. Over time, I've seen that a lot of us, when we see acute stress, we say, oh, let me just sleep. I mean, when I sleep and rest, what happens to me? I'll get better. Do you know that from acute, it comes to episode? Then from here, it comes to chronic. Their causes what? Diabetes. It causes high blood pressure. A lot of you have seen high blood pressure as normal. You know, when you be Chinese clients, they tell you that, "Mo manage it, don't talk about that one." Eh? I know how I'm doing. Please, you know that one day you might not be able to manage it, that it can cause a lot of things that will like cardiac arrest. I don't know if you have seen a case of someone that had issues or what? An attack of cardiac arrest. If nobody is here to say the person, what is it? The person. They will not say, Baba Releo, Ilelo. Look at my slide here. It says the engineer's body. Right now, we're not talking about system, we are relating your system. Because there's nobody I will talk to you. If I'm not talking about machine system, you might not really understand. So I want to use the language that you understand. It says your brain is your what? CPU. It is that control unit. Do you know that some people used to have headaches? They tell you that because I've not slept. Do you know if the blood is not flowing to that brain, it can cause constant headache. Are we together? If your heart is not pumping the blood, or your blood viscosity is too thick, it can cause that heart to have a problem pumping the blood to the brain. And when there's not enough blood in the brain, you can be having different things, like partial stroke, severe headache, and so on and what? So forth. The next one it says what? Your pump. They call it hydraulic system. It's also a system in your body because that's where high blood pressure comes in, low blood pressure comes in. There's no amount of blood pressure. Once it's not normal, if it's low, it's dangerous. If it's high, no, it's dangerous. So the thing you have to fight for that one, hydraulic system, is to become what? Normal. And what will make your blood pressure low or high? One, your diet. What did I say? I don't think I have much time, but I have plenty things to talk about. Your diet. What do you eat? According to research, engineers eat regular diets. Anything we see, we chop. Because I don't have time. I don't have 1 minute to spare to get what? The right diet. They love meat fat, especially gala and coke. And they don't like that pork very, very normal. They like it very cheap. Because of what? My body is dehydrated. When someone is dehydrated, what do you eat? Water. So if you don't pork, that will make you feel hydrated. There are a lot of things that we need to watch, start watching. Because anything you cannot prevent, it becomes what? You looking for what? Cure. And prevention is cheaper. And even what? Better than what? Cure. People that don't take care of their hearts by eating junks, late night food because they work late night. I'm sure you work late night. I mean, on that system. That project, I need to work attend to it. That project, I'm pregnant. Are you even giving your body a deadline at this point I need to work? Eat now. You are time conscious of your project, but you're not time conscious of what? Your health. As you have that level of tenacity of project, please have it for your body system. The next one is what? Your air filter. That is your lungs. Majority of you work in dusty environments. And when they say use nose masks, at least to avoid, you You say what? I cannot breathe very well there. Okay. But how are you detoxifying? Shebi, you cannot use nose mask, abi? Are you detoxifying your what? Your body system? I'm not even talking about the kidney because you need to take more water. But what about your lungs? He said it's not now, we are used to it. Once I carry my helmet and my shoe, I am good to go. The body that is still saying good to go today, don't let it say what? It's not good to go. The next one is structural framework. It's talking about your body. There are some certain nutrients that we need in the body. For female, ladies in the house, women in the house, you lose calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, and even iron in 5 places. Or should I say 5 places? One, as a young lady, you start your what? Menstrual period. It comes to what? Blood. That means as you are growing, going through your fertility what? Journey, you started losing what? Those nutrients that help bone. What about when you are pregnant? The bone that your child, your daughter, your son want to form, they are going to get what? The minerals from you. Can you see that you're losing a lot? The third way, when you are give birth, childbearing, you lose what? Blood. Even after giving birth, you still what? Breastfeed. See, even if men are saying they don't want to take note of their bodies, as you are working, you know you are an engineer, working at a man, you need to what? Replace those nutrients. But men, they use it to just do. You know what? Sex. Anytime they are ejaculate, it comes out of what? That is. And the second way is stress. And we go through a lot of stress. Sweating, is it mental stress? The stress goes beyond physical level. Because majority of engineers that work from their office, they feel that I'm not stressing myself. But what about your mental stress? Are you not burning up? You can see that software, operating system, the brain, mental stress. If there's a problem, even in the brain, there's a signal to all your body. Let me tell you, every vital organs of your body are connected. Be it your heart. If there's a problem with the heart, just know that it's going to work with you. If there's a problem with kidney, just know that what? There's a problem with your bone. Have you heard what we call uric acid? When you have too much of uric acid, that person has issues like arthritis, osteoporosis, or rheumatism. Because that uric acid is not going out, so it's going into what? The bone. And instead of calcium to the care, you are now an accumulator of uric acid. And it is very, very dangerous. Very, very what? Dangerous. Please, next slide. The next one is talking about the things we neglect. This one is simple, but just using what? A layman language to make you understand it better. When you overeat, that is, you stress yourself too much, which is what? Chronic stress or what? Hypertension. See, it is the level at which you what? Overstress yourself that causes what? Hypertension. Your body system is not working normal. The level of what? Your gastrointestinal digesting the food you are taking is very low. I'm going to be telling you some minor things that you don't take note of, that this info can also affect your body. The next one is what? Low voltage. When you are having every time I'm tired, I am tired. But see, you are always worn out. You walk past a person right now, you are something. You cannot understand what your level of what? Strength is already going down. The next one is what? Oily, which is nutrient deficiency. I talked about your diet. What you eat. All this organization has given us a lamp. We call it food pyramid. That is, how do you eat the right diet? I mean, we have 2 types of diet, balanced diet, and what of imbalanced diet. A balanced diet is taking all classes of food in the right proportion. Number 1 classes of food that everyone is used to carbohydrates. We love carbohydrates a lot. If I have to ask someone to take me through his journey today, well, we calculate it. is 80% carbohydrate. You tell me, I went to this woman here, she gave me rice. I mean, again, I ate what? Spaghetti, indomie, beans. Beans, you know that not brown beans. How much carbohydrate? 70% carbohydrate and 30% protein. But majority of people say that beans are used to do what? Protein. They are cooking brown beans that contain more carbohydrate than what? Protein. That's why diabetes patients, we don't advise them to eat that protein. We make sure they take what? That white bean. Because it has much content of what? Protein. And it is healthy for the body. We are asked to take 5% carbohydrates. Your carbohydrate per day should be 5%. Some people are already wondering how to eat that one. In this country, when we look at all the food combination we have, it's carbohydrate. I'm going to tell you how. The next one is what? Protein, fats, and oil, which is 15%. What am I imagining this to here? There is no protein in the seed. I'm not going for fat and oil. Your head, Daniel, fat. That's why they advise you to take one head. It's not the shell. They are talking about your innards. What about your beans? Can you eat beans without mixing out someone? Even if you cannot mix it, you shall mix it. You still eat oil. And even if some instances, what about your beans? When you put it on air fry, inside air fry, what will happen? It will bring out what? Fat itself, the oil that will fry it for you. You don't need to add it. What about your fish? Make sure. That's why you come together. So everything you have to do in your diet for protein must what? Be 15%. The next one is fruit and vegetable. Of course, that fruit is a no. You know where to get meat pie, but you don't know where to get what? Fruits. Majority of you ask which fruit do you know? You know orange. But do you know that orange is so acid? And someone that asks for, should I say acid or indigestion, is not advisable taking that kind of word.
Don't say.
But the easiest fruit you like, even diabetes patients like
I know what's happening.
there are fruits or some food for some certain age.
I don't go here. I did this.
There is some fruits and even food for some certain age. At this point, you are not using physical energy. You are majorly using your mental energy. I'm not talking about the young ones. I'm talking about, I don't know if I'm communicating with you. 30% fruits and vegetables. How do you eat vegetables? Is it only ugu that you know? Or shoko? What about your taste? You have forgotten.
No.
What about water? Some people say I don't like meat. And cook it for a day and that's it. You must imbibe vegetables. Some people say I used to go to toilet. Don't you know that it's giving you what you're working with? That is your body has already accumulated a lot of waste food that you need to pass. Fruits and vegetables. And the next one, which is what? Our whole grain. In the school of today, they call it rockets. Have you? Food that contain fiber. Food that contain lipids and steroids. Don't you know God has given our food once? Do you know that rice comes from fiber? But because they are refurbished it, we are not seeing any fiber. Even if it are steroids. What about your yam? It comes from fiber. Name anything that does not work. God has not made it bad. Because he knows the what? Rice has what? Glucose. And it needs something to mop up that glucose from what? Your body. I don't know if I'm communicating. All grain, 50%, because you need your cells to be activated. Let me make it an example. You see this, your answer. It started with cells. Every organ of your body started with what? Cells. Combination of what? Cells. Now on what? Tissue. I cannot bring it out. Because tissue. There are now different tissues. I don't know if you used to give chicken. You see that there are some different tissues that come together. They are formed that food. Then after the combination of different tissues, like more tissues, it forms of organs. what makes a system. Definitely, any part of your body has an issue. You must what? Go to
30
the
minutes,
source.
30 minutes.
The eyes have issues, that means the cells is already having a problem. To solve any health issues, you need to go to your cells. And what makes cells weak or dead and active is based on the diet. And majority of us cannot have access to what? The right diet. That is why it is important that you supplement your. I'm talking about fiber. Can you take your time? Or that is when you see mommy cooking yam with the back. Put yourself like one of the toilet. I don't know. It's a local man. But you see those the young ones, they'll say, I've not seen this before. You cannot do that. You are being dead. It's not being dead. It's about getting what? Damage.
I can't see it here.
Our rights, the living and steroids, they are removed. Uncle Ben is there. When they put it in this stand, there's no need to be pouring. Some people say, I'm pouring my rights because of what? There's starch, it's a lie. It's because you don't want it to what? Model together. The little oil that made it stand on its own, it has been what? Extract. And we love this nutrient. That's why there's high rate of what? Health issues. What you cannot get into, you can get it for supplement. There are different zones of life, but we have seen that a lot of people are called what? In another person's zone. Active zone, from a 0 to 25, you are meant to be very, very active. But today, let's be frank, our daughters, because I'm 19, 20, you're already telling your time. I cannot walk. From this place I get this far. Let's take what? Bye. They are supposed to be active because their cells must be active. But what they eat, parfait, ice cream, shawarma, it has made what? All their what? Cells start becoming weak instead of being active. And instead of them falling active zone, they are now falling into what? Tired zone. That is made from age 26 to 50. At age 26, at least you are still supposed to be what? At 57, you're active. I not seeing fresh 50. Look at the extension. She's 50 plus. That means she also wants to be what? Active or active. But she's very what? Active. Because she's following what? The formula for healthy living. Please. What are the necessary things to check? I will talk about the formula for healthy living. Because it's very important. You must what? Check for what? Different chronic disease because they start silent. Do you know that diabetes starts silent? They call it pre-diabetes. You start it, you just be going to the toilet 20. It's not the normal. You might even be saying because I drank too much water this night. That's why I'm going to work. Sorry. It is important that this little check, you check it. Even when you are having what? Headache, please check. There might be something, maybe your blood is getting what? Clotted. It's getting too thick. That means what? Even the heart cannot pump it properly. What about your hypertension? I mean, when the blood is overworking itself, the blood is supposed to go free, but the blood is too thick. And the artery is not what? Enlarging. They call it vascular artery. It's supposed to expand so that the blood can go, but it's just there. It's being resistant because the blood is too thick. And do you know that as it's going, I think I got with blood clot before. We used to hear fat. I mean, we used to hear fat. I mean, but we think fat is my body. Your blood also can carry fat. Your blood can also have what we call blood fat. And this is the reason why cholesterol level goes up. We used to hear cholesterol. When last have you checked your cholesterol check? The only thing is when I feel like let me go and do malaria. Let me use malaria and typhoid. I mean, when I finish using that one and I skip back, you are here. For about what? 4. My dear, the day your body will become should I call it what? Adapt that paracetamol. It's not working. Because that is not the solution that the body needs. The next one is what? You work long hours and what? You are always under high pressure or high stress. Your client wants to give you. My dear, it's when you are alive that you can deliver project. It is when you are alive that you can deliver project. And they will say, thanks for engineer. What's the next one? Thank you for this project and thank you for delivering it. Because you are here to what? Deliver the project. It is very, very important that do not allow yourself to go through what? Chronic stress. Watch your stress level. There's what we call stress management. Manage it. Maybe through your expense, through some advices that you'll be getting, please take note. Don't have this ITK mentality. Because where you know is machine. There are some certain things you need to know about your lungs. The next thing is what? Having irregular meals. I've said it. A lot of you take coffee, caffeine, just to stay awake. It's very, very dangerous. Too much of it. Very, very what? Dangerous. I know you do it. I want to stay awake. It is important what you want it. And the last one is what? Preventive check. It costs less. It costs less than what? Emergency treatment. You will not see a risk to begging doctor or begging doctor. You don't understand? There are some that doctor tell you need to pay 1 million. My dear, how to look for it? They are smart. Because of what? You give prevent. You were what? Assuming that what? You know it. I was talking about formula for healthy. Number 1 is rest. I tag it rest because if you don't follow this in your engagement. The next one is exercise. I know you are involved in trainers. Some are not involved in any trainers. It's not great. Please exercise your body. Move your body. Physical activity. The next one is your diet. I'm still saying it. Every problem that happens to a man, when I say man, I'm talking about man and woman. It's what? What is it? If you don't put something in a mouth, it is what you eat that also affects what? The outcomes. Because the vital organs that affect the physical are inside, unseen vital organs. Or can we see our brain? The only thing we have been seeing is what? Structure. Have you? Structure of the brain. Have you ever seen one? Except for animals. What about your pig? Your liver. And the last one is what? X. I said breath. Because you cannot have adequate diet. I was talking to some associations of things, and I asked someone, have you seen a fruit called beach juice? Let's say for example. I said that thing that is common. That is very, very common. That when you go to any man, you must see it. He said, I don't know. I said, you don't know. The only thing the person knows is open. Do you even know the content of that open? Do you even know how they make it? You are not know how they make it though. Maybe they pour sugar or saccharin. They call it natural fruity soap. It is best that you know the origin of what you take. When I'm talking about food, when I'm talking about fruit and vegetables, it's best to know. That's why some people take this upon themselves to make what they are so themselves. It is important if you cannot eat right, you what? Supplement your diet. And always have a full body prognosis. Let us take the error of I'm checking malaria and typhoid. These are not your vital organs. You need to check your kidney function. If your proteinuria is high or what? Low. It is good for the body, but you can do what? Normal. I don't know if I'm communicating with you. What about your lungs check? Some people used to have problem in breathing. But so when they use little bit, they find it hard to breathe. That means your air resistance is low. There's a problem in the cells, with your cells in that area. Women, check your gynecology. Ladies, the moment you start your period, you start your fertility journey. If you don't get fat, it might affect your child. Don't say, until I get married, that's when I start my fertility journey. The moment you start seeing that writing, money, don't take it. So many are even having problems with what monthly cycle. They will have this 3 months later, that's when they will see. They say it's normal, we met it in my father's house. Have you heard of PCOS? You need to what? Check your gynecology. And not only those that are single alone. Married women, check for mammogram, check. And lastly, for the male, your prostate is okay. Used to call you what? A man. Without a prostate, what would they call you? You are dirty. Why do they call you a man and they call me a woman? It's because you have a prostate. And if you don't take very good care of that area, you can either have what we call prostate enlargement. I know majority of young men are even suffering from this because they have accumulated infection over time, maybe through STI, or maybe sexually transmitted disease, or infection, or even through their hygiene. Their sugar level, do you know too much of sugar in your body cannot make disease or infection to grow carcinoma? Those are like Coke. If you have little infection and you now have what? Plenty sugar in your body, it will grow. But with checks, you can be able to know these vital things. Some men, they are going like they cannot do without putting hand here. They don't know there's a problem on it. They say I'm feeling it, no? This is not about feeling it. It's because there's a problem in that area. Prostate area. I don't know about that. The prostate area. Yes. That's the area I'm talking about right now. The majority of men don't take it because it doesn't show symptoms in men. The only thing, symptoms of infection that shows in men is gonorrhea. That shows it. You see the rest? It can be clear for years. The only thing you will see that pores are coming out. Some people say because I'm using Shebi. Okay, Shebi is here in shape. What about here? They are getting to see. Shake, you shake that place. Those little pores will come out. That's why symptoms comes out like signs. Signs shows your body, comes out to you. It goes back. Chronic disease, they show signs, but silently. They come out today, they go back. They come out maybe 3 months later, they go back again. You say it's normal. When you see it again, they come, and what? They go back. They think they will back and come. That's when you now start seeing what? The real deal. Prostate enlargement, prostate cancer, even having what we call what? Difficulty in urinating. So men will have urinated finish now. When they get their brother, they will see urinate back. Their brain is not even signaling that I'm not done urinating. There's a problem in the prostate. That's why we're here not only to give you information, but also to give you the opportunity to also have this full body prognosis done, this full body medical checkup done. Be it your prostate, be it your kidney, your cardiovascular, even your cerebrovascular, even your lungs and your liver, for you to what? Have it done at a more discounted price because we know how much it costs. Even coming to us, it costs minimum of 50,000. But we're bringing it here and thanks to what? The chairman and other executives are bringing it just 15,000 naira. Even to check your blood sugar level, your cholesterol level, your lipid profile. Is your immune system low or is it high? And also what are the diets that you need to change, like I need advice, consulting you, giving you treatment on the things you need to do to what? Prevent and not start looking for what? Cure. I think with this I've been able to what? Give information concerning
Thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it. And we will have the question and answer section. So you have the question to us in the back of the sentence. So, all right.
Good evening, all. Thank you, madam, for your wonderful teaching. My question is very simple. Yes, how can we reduce this mistrust? Because I believe that it cannot be completely, eradicated. How can we reduce it? Then the other question to do with this posting argument or whatever that could happen for men. So how can one notice that at every word state of you, and how can it work be prevented or treated? Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Please give me a round of applause. He has a very good question. The first question is how to reduce what? Mr. Stress. Number one is, I said stress management. You know the things you do normally. Maybe you work late night. You need to start planning your work procedure. Give room for rest. I'm not talking about sleep. Rest is not about I carry bed and pillow. You know you might be resting and your brain is still calculating. You are still working. You have to look for one thing that makes you rest, not by drugs. Using drugs to sleep. You know some people cannot sleep. Until what? You need to work on what insomnia. If you have sleeplessness. But for rest, maybe it's music you listen to that makes you forget everything. You need to find out particular thing that makes you very restful. Like you're working like this, you're busy. I don't know if I'm communicating with you. Find that particular thing that makes you restful. But some people used to have problems with sleeping or resting because of what? They have digestive issues. Do you know gastrointestinal issues can cause you not to have sleepless, like sleepless? So how about God is story? When you're having indigestion, constipation, it can make you not to have restful sleep. You will sleep now. Anytime you wake up, you're saying like it's not 30 minutes and step. Why am I awake? Because have you checked if you do it? Are you comfortable? Is your body system what? Rest, afraid. Or what? It's fighting. Maybe your tummy is not standing anywhere, you're trying to find what? A position. That's why even your diet is very, very important. If you know you eat flour at night and it makes you not to sleep well, please change what you eat. Even if it is the lightest food, please take it. I know you'll be hungry in the middle of the night, please sleep. Tomorrow morning you can take your swallow. At least you use it at home. Walk. And if it persists, of course, it is required you to do what we call check. Just like I said, I talked about gastrointestinal. Some people will think that the digestive system sleeping, resting, it causes a lot. You know that as a seriously force here, ladies, and you're not having your menstrual cycle, nothing that something is wrong with your body. It affects skin. Can you see that diet clothes is wrong? It affects. And the next one is talk about what? Detecting error. Please, I want to give everybody an advice. Listening to every detail of signs your body gives. If you know you have any branches before and you start coming out, just don't wait. Go and do a check. That's what we're here to do. To detect something heavy, it's best to run a check. To detect and prevent heavy is to run a check up. And full body proposal should be done minimum of 3 times in a year. I'm not saying this every day. In a full body prognosis. And do you know that sugar can cause oxidative stress? Please, if you like, I'm seeing already Pepsi. I don't know what you have taken since morning. And I'm sure you're taking this person. No, that's it. Very more sugar. They are the ones that need the more sugar because when you tell them not to run, they will stick on. When you tell them not to run, they will run. For those that are still having children, I don't know if I'm communicating with you. I think I've answered your question. Please manage and listen to your body. Anything that doesn't happen to you before, and you are seeing signs of those things. You don't have anything before you're seeing it. You're telling me it's normal. It is not normal. If God wanted to be happening to you from the day one, you would have what? Experiencing. I think we have answered your question. The next person.
Please, let's bring with our questions so that
Thank you very much. My question is very simple. Pertaining to economical
I don't drive at night, so we see you, right? Well done. Thank you, sir.
We understand that engineers are using most of us sign very well. So my question is now, there's no how we cannot work after it. Right? As been stated. How do we balance our work?
Thank you very much. Before I answer that question, there's going to be taking scan around to take what? Like to scan and what? You can what? Register from there. As they are passing the paper, you scan it with your phone and you what? Register. He asked two questions. He said, how can you maintain what? Or manage mental stress? One way is thinking. The things you did, also you need to like you have something like you are planning, you have plan that you or things you want to execute. Please, it's better you strategize those things. I know economic works, Nigerian situation can be too big, but thinking about it will not solve the problem. You thinking how, like finding how to solve it is just the solution. Thinking about the problem doesn't solve it. Someone died today you're crying, does not bring the person back. How you continue to live well in the absence of the person is what should be what? Planning towards. Do not think of them. Plan. Am I communicating with you? And another way for mental strength also is still resting. Resting. And for more questions you can ask me, but the next one you ask, which is what? Diet. That's why I said you cannot what? Eat on. It's best to supplement your diet.
thank you very much for your time. Please have a applause for her. Thank you very much. Recording of the program of FNSC is helping us to gently do some talking to our speakers. Our speaker, you can come back. Come forward, please. Thank you. So, as I welcome Engineer Obama, the fourth branch of our FNSC Kenya branch, please applause for me.
On behalf of the branch of the Nigerian Society, very much, I have the pleasure of representing you this cooking team for the marvelous and fantastic effort that we are giving today. We saw quite a lot of us really enjoyed it and gained a lot from it. But again, I want to say, sometimes it's the grace of God that keeps one alive. And people get sick. I think the solution is medication. But that's not. For instance, I just have and I've found that wherever I am, there are facilities for exercises. But we don't have such things in this country. I mean, we have playground where people can exercise, have gyms, and when you go to hospital, they'll tell you, no, go and drink water, go and rest, please, will never give you any medication. But to the glory of God, we enjoyed the topic. I retired from service 25 years ago. And I'm not. To the glory of God, I was 77 just last Saturday. So it's the grace of God. And then of course you also have to watch what you do, what you need, your mindset and all that, and then regular medical care. For those of us who are over 60, I want to tell you that the Lagos State government has some activity. They call it a pediatric clinic. So when you go to that pediatric clinic, every 3 months, you are supposed to go for medical checkup. No, and you have to meet doctors to call dietitians. These are people who deal with old age issues. So I want to thank you. I really gained a lot. Apart from my own experience, I've gathered another round of experience in congratulations. Well done and keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. To the entire team, we will quickly rush through the remaining items on the agenda for one more time. One meeting, please. One meeting, please. Okay, so on the next one attendance, bring the engineer, the secretary of the branch. Can you please take us through the financial record for the month of September, October? And then is it online?
Yes. We are not using that place. Yeah.
Engineer, are you alright? Please unmute and give us the financial report for the month of October. Okay. While we still wait for him to give us the reports, move on to the next item on the agenda, which is correspondence. No correspondence was received for the month of October. We move to the next AOB. Any other business? Any other business? Is there anything that you would like to inform us?
Yes.
Sorry. Okay, please. All right, please. AOB.
Okay.
Good evening, all. Standing on the well-established protocol, my name is still Engineer Amara Chibuzo. Just a suggestion, just like a brief way, and I just want to lay it down. It makes sense, it doesn't make sense. I see we talked about producing, are we listening?
One meeting, please. One meeting, please. Please sit down.
Okay. I see we talked about producing calendar again for next week. I just my mind when you said that, I was just thinking this calendar that will keep repeating year after year, good as it may be, is it really being appreciated? Is it really making any impact as it were that somebody could say, okay, yeah, this is something that is worth a while. So the thought of all of us, maybe in the future, thinking of something like a yearly diary. A yearly diary. It's not small, it might be more expensive, I don't know. But you have a yearly diary, people can still subscribe to adverts. So you can have some pages of that diary as adverts. And if you carry your diary, you can always be writing with it. You go to church, you write with it, you go to any place, you go to functions, you go for lectures, you want to take notes. It's handy. Calendar will just be in the house or somewhere in the office. If you leave the office, it's useless. Yeah. If you leave the house, the calendar is useless. But if you have a diary you can use it for programs, and it can be handy almost. And people that see that diary can see NSC in your hand. So I think that can be more projective, if you like, than just this to produce every year. Sorry, I don't even know where mine is. Sincerely, I don't even where I don't know how people are going to look at that the calendar. So it's just like doing the same thing over and over and over. But I think we should use to think of the actual dividend that is taken from what we make. So if you can put that in the light of the scope, maybe it's something that is worthwhile. Thank you.
And then please, we need to get it quick. Sorry, hold on. Engineer, let me hear. Sorry, please, your name, sir.
Engineer Olofo.
Okay, engineer Olofo, please.
For you know, you know. Yes, engineer Olofo, engineer Olofo. To complement what the last speaker said, there are several other things people should think about that will represent the image of the brand. On the yearly basis, there are complimentary cards and some other things. There are table calendars too. There are diaries, just like he said. Then I want to mention the gifts that were given to the medical facility a calendar of this year that is almost outdated. Please, we should think of something better. We should always think about the image of the brand. Thank you.
I'm coming to end the
branch chairman today represented standing on the already established protocol. I want to talk about what I want to say is similar to what has been said, but it has to do with public image as a professional body. Whenever I look at our social media handles like the Instagram page and the Facebook page of the branch, whenever any information is put on there, we have one or two people liking the post. And I feel that is not known as a professional body. So I don't know if you can just do a small exercise here with the permission of the acting chairman, that everybody should just open your phone, go to Instagram page, NSC, and like it. We are a branch of over 1,000 members. And when you look at our Instagram page, you only see 2 or 3 likes. It has negative effect on our public image. So we can just do a simple exercise here. Just open your phone and go to and like our page. Before you promote anything, those who own it must like it. You cannot have a page and you have 2 or 3 people liking that page. So you cannot do it now. Maybe we just do it at our convenience time to ensure that when we don't go to the social media and they like our page.
All right, sir. That's all. Thank you. Okay. It's okay.
Good evening, sir. My name is Okidesu. I'm standing on the estate of God. So, we get from as a young engineer from, we have a get-together coming up by this month end. So, and we have registration is very compulsory, very crucial. And we also put a note on the form that the first 20 people will have a free access to pay and switch. And I want to chip it in, like, you have friends that are engineers that don't know about it, please let us tell them. And we are open for funding, any sponsorship. Please, I'm really down. SAS, MAC, we want from a need sponsor. Anything I have made already, that any support you have for us, just believe to us. And it's for the betterment of the branch, because in the next few years, younger ones that will take charge. So let us really take charge. Yes. It's true.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Please, if there's any way we can support the young engineers for their handouts, please, we will appreciate you and we reach out to them and help them and support them any way you can. Thank you very much. So, running with speed quickly, the next agenda is identifying with new members. If this is the first time of joining the New Center of Engineers branch, please signify by coming out. Please come out and introduce yourself, your name, your field of engineering, your current status of employment, and that's it. If you are also online, your first time of joining, please signify by raising your hand. In due course, I'll call you.
My name is William Tomosola Rewadi. I actually work with CIIC PLC. My area of specialization is telematics. That is
Let's all give them a round of applause.
Good evening, sir. I'm Ashola Bella Samson. I'm a mechanical engineer. I'm implementer project and structural work. I own a small
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yekin IDG. I work with Paramount Video Services. I studied mechanical engineering.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Okoluwa David. I work with C Group as UG Chemical, and my area of specialty is process engineering.
Good evening, everyone. I am Kisman Abdul. I lecture at PhD Polytechnic Champagne in the Department of Electrical Engineering.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ademi Iwakriflex. I work at United Brothers Engineering. I study mechanical engineering.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bonobo Daniel. My area of specialization is mechanical engineering. I'm the second coming back, so almost wrapping up. Nice to meet you guys.
Good evening, everyone. I am Ajay Sambo, a graduate of Mechanical Engineering Department of Business. I'm a new member, and I'm in search of individual. Good evening. My name is Olorufemi Openyarisi. I'm a mechanical engineer.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Samuel Martin Gavin. I study civil engineering. I just finished my studies here.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Akinori Utuyi. I work at Powerful Limited. I'm a test and measurement calibrator. I study physics electronics. Good evening, engineers. My name is Jonathan Antigwe. I study mechanical engineering from the Federal University of Technology. I'm presently doing my NYSC as a production intake of products for granting limited. Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. I find my name. I studied electronics engineering. I work with Young Breweries PLC as a electronic specialist.
Okay, thank you all for joining us first time. For those of you who are looking out for employment placements, please link up with engineer Mr. David Wheeler. He will take your contact and we actually advise on the platform to join and how you can actually tap into the branch plan for getting all our members gainfully employed. Thank you very much. David, please show your hand if that's the person you're meeting. Thank you very much. All right. I would like to acknowledge the presence of the Vice Chairman. He's online, and I want him to kindly address us. My Vice Chairman, please.
Okay. Can I talk now, sir? Good evening, elders and every members of the Nigeria State of Ikeja branch. Please permit me to stand on the well-established protocols. Please apologies for not being available today. It's not prepared. It's not well planned. Apologies about that. However, I'm sure the GS must have communicated the fact, the conference update. Nevertheless, I just want to say that please, some of our young engineers that will be going, will be reaching out to some of our elders and some of our members to support. And for those who have paid for one facility or the other, the hotel accommodations, please, will ensure that you make your payment complete. For those who are paid for church, I want to believe Engineer Oluwashino should be around to present the sample. She'll be working on it this month and then present it accordingly to everyone who has paid for such. For the Ankara, I want to please, those who have not collected and have paid, kindly ensure that you pick it up today, so that we want to know those who the remaining, so that we can, and I'm sorry because some of our members are also requesting so that we can as well sell it out. So this is the update I have for you from me. Apologies, I can't attend, and thank you very much, EGS, for this opportunity. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much, my Vice Chairman, for that. Yes, with respect to the shirts, the branded shirt, yeah, I don't know if I should it's here at the branch, for show, it will be faithful. So while the one meeting, please, Mr. David, please, can they do this after the meeting? One meeting, please. So that is the shirt. Sorry, is this visible on the platform? Is this visible on the Zoom? Can we see it on the Zoom? Engineer Lyman.
We project the sample.
Engineer Lyman. Do you want to say something, man?
Yes, please. Okay, so somebody just say something. If you can, the design, maybe show the design on our social platform. We see how the complete design looks like.
This thing is not. Oh shit.
Okay, one meeting, please. One meeting. Like you said, it's still a work in progress, and one meeting, please. Like you said, it's still a work in progress, and the branch logo will definitely be on the final design. As we see on our most of our platform, the branch logo will be there. But this is exactly the design that we've been sharing on our platform. The only thing that is missing on what she's showing is the branch logo and the breast pockets. So all of those will be included in the final outcome. Thank you very much. Okay, straight to the next on the agenda. One meeting, please. Can everybody please sit down? Can everybody please sit down, please? Am I still audible to know online?
Yes,
Okay, so the next on the item on the agenda is birthday celebration, and this is a call for most of the for November babies that celebrate their birthday in the month of November. November among them is we celebrated October. Okay, we celebrated October. I compare this of your life. Okay. All right. Okay. So we will be notable about the celebrants for today is engineer Gani Owolabi and engineer Emioko. We also want to if you are celebrating your birthday in the month of November, kindly come out. There is a birthday cake for you to cut, and I will be using the mic to. Even if you are like, please signify. Yeah, okay, for the October members that are here, please come out and join them too. I will be using the mic to engineer. One meeting, please. I will use the mic to engineer Olade Kolabode. Kindly continue the birthday celebration for the month of November. I also want to use this medium to appreciate engineer Gani Owolabi, engineer Remi Eko, engineer Dr. Mike Kabanaku, engineer Dule Yadegoega for sponsoring the November monitoring meeting. Thank you very much. As we use to engineer Lincoln Oladipo Excellency for the meeting.
Thank you very much. We really want to appreciate God for the life. And when you see people celebrating birthday, we still be rejoicing with them because not every person will have this opportunity to celebrate a birthday. And on this note, I want to say congratulations to all of you. And because of this cake, the best thing we're going to call or we're going to spell is NS. So, can I have the first word? Supersonic and exponential. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. We wish you many happy returns of today. Long life, good health, prosperity. Hip hip, way.
Thank you very much, Engineer, for permitting that. As we bring the meeting to a close, I want to use this million. One meeting, please. Meeting is still in progress. Meeting is still in progress. Meeting is still in progress. I want to use this million to appreciate everyone, both physical and online, for making this meeting a success. And we are still relying very much on your continued support to make the branch continue to be the branch to be. Next month we will be in Ibadan. I want to also ask that everyone is present and we are representing the branch at the conference. To this end, I now call for the adjournment of the meeting till next month. Can we have a motion move to adjourn the meeting, please? Okay, who is moving the motion?
I am
Thank you very much. Who is seconding?
Yeah, seconded by Engineer Maradisa.
I second the motion for the adjournment.
Engineer, you will please permit me. Someone other. All right, we will take Engineer Olofua as the second Please, thank you very much. We can actually have a prayer. And this is going to be the national prayer, the national anthem. Can we all rise up to the national prayer? O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build a nation and so plenty Nigeria will invest. Amen. But I can break it to the mission. If you are civil, it will be civil. Yeah, it's just like, okay, before then, let's take the blind chance before we break it to the mission, please.
We will lean and discretion we will give when no
Ohun tí mo ṣe kù ní last time ni ìyẹn náà lọ. Network ni o. Ìyá network.
Assignments. So it is just to say you are fit for teaching.
It's not true. They're just wasting their time. This is an organization.